and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L Network. My name is Stevie Wizard and we have a special two-part episode of Wrestling Showdown for you this week. And you really are spoiling it. Thank you if you came out and saw us in Galaxy Hills and Edinburgh this past weekend. We are returning to City Nightclub Edinburgh on July the 11th. But if you can't wait until then to see W3L live and in person, then relax. We have other live events that I'll be telling you about a bit later on in the show. Now at the start of this week's episode, you saw footage from our Remedy event in February. You saw Sanctuary getting involved in the Women's Championship match and assisting Viper in retaining her title over Sarah. What exactly does this mean for Viper and Sanctuary? Is she part of Sanctuary now? Are they allies? Was this a one-off thing? There's only one way to find out, because ladies and gentlemen, this week here on the Showdown we're going to be going to our Women's Championship match. Viper will be defending against Leah Owens. Will Sanctuary be there? Let's see as we take you to ringside as Viper defends the Women's Championship against Leah Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall and it's for the W3L Women's Championship. And this is first of all, your challenger, she is from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Leah Owens! And now introducing her opponent, she is from anywhere she damn well pleases. She is the W3L Women's Champion, Viper!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Forbes here with you on the Showdown this week, and it is Women's Championship time. There you see the defending champion Viper. We last saw her back on week 6 of the Showdown. She defended her title against Canada's Leah Von Dutch, and here she is taking on Leah Owens. And it's all the Leahs for Viper, it seems. And of course, these two ladies have met before in other wrestling promotions. This is their first time they ever wrestled here in WCL. This is only Leah Owens' second match in WCL. She was here previously facing Sarah in Wester Hales at the end of last year. Of course, now she has a shot at that much coveted W3L Women's Championship. They'll be holding the title aloft, that's what they're both fighting for. And these two ladies, you may remember that in the last year, both of these ladies appeared on TNA British Boot Camp. Leah Owens and of course her twin sister Casey both advanced to the London finals. Viper didn't get that far, however. So it makes you wonder if there's any animosity over that because of how far the Owens twins got, but you never know. And Viper's overpowering Leah Owens in the early going. Leah, most famous I suppose for teaming with twin sister Casey. The Owens twins have wrestled all over the UK, over Europe, been in Japan as well. They're a fine tag team, but Leah Owens is no slouch in the singles division. Hence the fact she's been given this title shot against Viper here this week on Wrestling Showdown. Well, of course, Viper has held that title by fair means and foul ever since she claimed it. Of course, it was back in May in Stirling of last year that she won the title, and she just knocks down Leah Owens that shoulder block, made it look effortless there. And Viper has held that belt every time she's had to defend it, and she wants to do the same thing this week, no doubt. Of course, most recently at Remedy, back in February, we saw her defend the title against Sarah in a no disqualification match. Now interestingly in that one, we saw the members of Sanctuary come out and help Viper retain the belt. Does this mean that Viper is part of Sanctuary? I have no idea. Nobody's saying as Viper hits the body press. 1, 2, I thought that was going to be it. A really short match here this week on the show, but it's not to be. So there's no saying Sanctuary at ringside, so maybe just been a one night thing. You're going to try and keep tabs on that one as Viper charges in the corner. Leah Owens so quick, gonna have to use that speed to get advantage over Viper. This is Viper's turf. She's been women's champion for what's fast approaching 1 whole year. As she went for the bulldog, but Viper just dumped her. And another body press flattening Leah Owens, 2, but just a 2. The resilience being shown by Leah Owens there. And of course, she's come to WTL with one thing in mind, to be women's champion. And of course to do that she has to get the belt from Viper, which again as I said is no easy task. Viper's retained that belt in every way she can. And look at this, just standing on Leah Owens' throat, throttling her against the bottom rope there. So she gets a 5 count to break, should she know that would be a disqualification. The Viper knows the rules inside and out, so she's able to bend them and break them so well. Leah Owens just getting dumped there. And Viper's soon to be arguably the most dominant WCW Women's Champion we've ever had. And it's going to take it's almost like a superhuman effort is required to get this title off her. But again, she retained it in every fashion. But Leah Owens, again, she's fought Viper in other companies before, so she does have Viper's number somewhat. She has beaten her before, even teamed up together once in a tag team match. So they do know each other relatively well. And Viper, you see using a handful of hair, again, bending the rules, knowing how to use them to her advantage. Because Leah Owens doesn't want to have her debut here in Wrestling Showdown. It's covered there. She doesn't want her debut in Wrestling Showdown to be ending in a loss. Of course, a victory would get her that title, but as I said before, easier said than done. And the power of Viper with that hip toss from a standing start. And she's been firmly in control of this contest, really since the opening bell. Leah Owens hasn't really managed to get momentum. She hasn't really made the match go her way. I'm sure she's waiting for the opportunity to turn the tide. This Viper going for a Japanese stranglehold, and look at this rolling back. You have to watch her shoulders aren't down as that would class a pinfall attempt. And Leah Owens is locked up. Is she going to submit here? But no, she didn't submit, so Viper's released the hold, but kept control of the arm. And Leah Owens perhaps at this time she'd be thinking of tagging her twin sister Casey, but this is a singles match. It's not to be. Again, Viper, no stranger to the tag division either. This is a firm one-on-one contest, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, if Leah Owens wants to be Viper, she has to do it all on her own. Now Viper going for that Japanese stranglehold again. She's used this to great effect to wear down opponents over the past couple of years. And look at this, Leah Owens reverses it, good move, rolls through, and has applied the move to Viper. And throttling with her own hold. Great move by Leah Owens. I think maybe she's been biding her time, waiting for an opportunity. And she's got hold of her and jumps on her back, making Viper now carry her weight as well. With her backing her at the corner though. Viper's so used to this W3L ring. Knowing where everything is, all the corners, all the ropes. Knowing how to use the ring to her advantage. As Leah Owens is flung hard at that corner. You see Viper just walking around, taking her time. Very deliberate with her pacing. And now arguing with the fans. She obviously feels that Leah Owens is worn down enough where she can spend time doing that. Could be a mistake, however. Viper setting her up. And it was a bit of a mistake. Leah Owens hits the boot. And sets up, could be going for a DDT. And, Viper's caught her. Viper has got hold of her, look what great, and just dumps her with that Northern Light suplex. Good move to counter that swinging DDT. And Owens would have hit the turnbuckles with her feet there, but down for the cover. 1, 2, but just a 2 count, never necessarily enough weight pressed across both of her shoulders there to keep her opponent down. And Viper has no intention of releasing that Women's Championship. I mean, again, remember she beat Sarah in a no disqualification match. Tremendous concept. If you were there, you'll know exactly what it was like. You've already seen footage at the start of this episode of the Wrestling Showdown. And Viper sets up, and she missed the Viper bomb. So the move she uses the most, so it's well scouted by Leah Owens. This could be the opportunity she needs. And she threw everything behind that clothesline, and Viper remains standing. And again, Viper's not worn down enough. And Leah Owens threw everything she had, but Viper caught. And gets DDT'd! Good move by Leah Owens. Viper just took a moment or two to plan what she's going to do next, but Leah Owens turned it into a DDT. The resulting pinfall attempt only gets a 2. Owens going to have to keep up this attack. She needs to be firing on all cylinders here. She can't give Viper a moment's respite. And nails in the back of the head. Jumped up and kicked with all she had there, and Viper's down. She needs to get into the cover. Viper getting back up. Maybe another move could be what it takes. And she's going back up to look for that swinging DDT again. And that's exactly what it is. Viper lands dead set in the middle of the ring on her head. 1, 2, no! But Viper kicking out. The resilience off the assuming you can see why she's such a dominant women's champion. When she kicks out that swing DDT attempt, and hang on a second. That's Sanctuary. The very good Mr. UNG Mackie in the black with the white beak, that's a scapegoat. And that's the head of Francois Martin. It's that head in a cage that Mackie's got from goodness knows where. Why, we saw them at Remedy, and he came out and assisted Viper. Is she with Sanctuary? Oh, and she nails Leah Owens, covers her 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Viper retains the championship. And you've got to think, Joe, that is thanks in part to Sanctuary. They came out, Leah Owens took her eye off the ball, as it were. And Sanctuary, I assume Viper's now a member of Sanctuary. That's right, we'll hopefully get clarification in the coming weeks here on Wrestling Showdown.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It looks very much like Viper is now definitely part of Sanctuary. What does this mean for Sanctuary as a group? What does it mean for the Women's Championship? I guess we'll find it in the weeks to come here in the W3L. Speaking of controversy, however, that takes me to Dickie Divers. Now, at our Remedy event back in February, Dickie Divers was in a match against popular masked high flyer Morado. It looked very much like the Mexican had the match well in hand when a masked person came to ringside and interfered. This gave Dickie Divers the opportunity to hit his Northern Lights powerbomb and defeat Morado for the victory in that contest. Who was this masked man? Nobody seems to know. He seemed to vanish from backstage. Nobody saw him. The Divers isn't saying anything. Nobody can get any answer out of him. But if there's one man who can, it's Lucian Maynard Smith, because despite public demand, we now take you to ringside for another edition of the House of Smith with special guest Dickie Divers.
Ladies and gentlemen, chaps and chapettes, you are graced by the presence of the notorious nobleman, the jolly good fellow, the archetype of integrity, Lucian Maynard Smith. Greetings from the House of Smith, for I am a very, very, very proud Englishman. Now I'm not here to give you people what you want. I am here to give you people what you need. And what you people need is Lucian Maynard Smith. Now once upon a time I used to be like you people. I used to be a commoner. I used to be one of you. Until I rediscovered in fact, my English heritage, my very proud English heritage. And not one of you could hold a candle to the notorious nobleman, Lucian Maynard Smith. Guest in the House of Smith this evening. So without further ado, allow me to introduce Mr. Dickie Divers. about that match. You're right, I do. However, I do not need you here to see it, so... Don't laugh at my antics, you bunch of cretins. And there's three things you people need to know about me. Number one, I'm way better looking than all of you. I'm talking. Number two, I am ridiculously more intelligent than all of you. And number three, I'm a very, very materialistic man. So with that being said, Tecnico, I want you to come out here with that little golden ticket you carry. Now that golden ticket guarantees you a shot anytime, anywhere in a W3L heavyweight title, which is really something I want and something that the belt needs, to be honest. Listen then, anyway, I'm going to try to get my teeth. Wait, I'm going to my teeth, you want to do it? So Technico, if you're not going to put that thing on the line and you come out here, just don't bother coming out at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dickie Divers wasting no time knocking El Tecnico off the ring apron and assaulting him on the floor. He's called him to come out to defend that golden ticket. Of course, El Tecnico won it back in Resolution 8 in that ladder match in Musselburgh, which if you've not seen it, pick up a copy on DVD from our website, W3Wrestling.com. And El Tecnico and Divers was fighting on the floor here as our crack removal team cleared the ring of the House of Smith. This didn't quite go the way Lucian Maynard Smith would have liked, and chased it for his own house by Dickie Divers, but enough of that. El Tecnico getting control of the contest here now as they're slamming Divers' face at the ring apron, and these two men obviously have that golden ticket on their mind. As Divers said, you do indeed get a shot at the heavyweight championship. In fact, you can challenge for any championship at any point in W3L. And of course, El Tecnico has actually suffered that last year's Remedy event, so him lose the crown that he used to hold. His Royal Highness King David Paris cashed in the golden ticket, became the king of W3L, and has since been away on his royal duties ever since. And of course, El Tecnico, being the golden ticket holder, can challenge for any belt whenever he wants. Divers wants that opportunity, and he's walking away. I think he's had enough. But El Tecnico's not willing to let him go. You don't jump El Tecnico before the bell and get off scot-free. Look at this, I think this is a solid stage. And Divers gets close and hits that stage. That has no give whatsoever. That probably hurts even more than hitting the floor, we thought. And Divers I think he's regretting challenging El Tecnico. And things haven't gone his way. He thought jumping before the bell was going to benefit him, but it hasn't happened. And El Tecnico flies down the steps. Ladies and gentlemen, El Tecnico just launched himself off the stage and has wiped out Dickie Divers on the floor. And Divers, he may have ended up halfway under the ring, I have no idea, but what a fantastic dive. You can see why El Tecnico is so popular with his fans. Ironically enough, this is actually his very first appearance here in Wrestling Showdown. For a man so popular, they thought he'd appeared before, but this is it. His first time, and he's certainly not going to be losing in his Wrestling Showdown debut. Divers was out on his feet. And what a fantastic move from El Tecnico, launching himself down those steps. And Divers kicking the rope. And of course, that has a DDT. The bell hadn't actually rung, so technically it isn't an illegal move. This referee wisely waiting for both men to get in the ring before starting the contest, giving him just a little bit of leeway. Divers been on a roll as of late, racking up some impressive victories. He's choking El Tecnico there. We saw him in competition at Remedy back in February, defeating Morado in a strong singles contest. Chipping away El Tecnico, of course Maynard being El Tecnico's protege. This was a sort of a tune-up for Divers plan here, who knows. But he definitely sounds on that golden ticket back at Resolution 8. He failed to become tag team champion, he's been eating away ever since. And he's got his eyes on another championship. And Dickie Divers we last saw him here on Wrestling Showdown week 1, the very first episode, where he challenged Owens for the heavyweight title. Of course, Reynolds retained, and he would very much like to retain that title again and again, and Reynolds has managed to so far. We shall cover there, only 2. Divers wants to get the belt off him. Divers was slowing the pace down after that jump start to send El Tecnico flying out, choking on the ropes, trying to cut the momentum off El Tecnico. Just stopping the momentum of the Masked Man. And actually, speaking of Masked Men, Morado's loss to Dickie Divers, Morado's first loss in the company, it came as a result of some hooded man. Some guy came out during the show, during Remedy, and interfered behind the referee's back, has to be said, allowing Divers to get the victory. Now, nobody's able to ascertain who that was. Of course, W3L was known for its Masked Men running around. Was this an ally of Divers? Was it a member of Sanctuary? Was it a new wrestler? Nobody's been able to find it as of yet, but nobody's seen this Masked Man around, so I'm guessing it was a one-off thing. As El Tecnico hits the dropkick, because of the second time actually the third time these two have met. They've had a singles contest back in April of last year, as El Tecnico misses the charge in the corner and he landing on his skull there. Because in Edinburgh last year, Dickie Divers beat El Tecnico. They actually encountered each other in February of 2013 during the first round of the 7 Deadly Sins tournament in that Battle Royal. So effectively Divers has won up over El Tecnico in singles competition. And times to talk about Divers is so versatile. And he lands an elbow drop. This could be it here. 2, 3, no, just 2 I think they're picking out. Divers is so hard to prepare for. He can fly, he can roll. There's very little Divers can't do within the squared circle. Now Technico definitely no slouch either, because again this is his W3L Wrestling Showdown debut. He's been going in W3L for quite a while though, and he nails Dickie Divers right in the face with that dropkick. Because El Tecnico's agility and his high flying and stuff of legend, he is so agile, it's tremendous. So popular with the fans. You often see fans with the replica El Tecnico masks. Get there for our website as well, or from our live event of course. Goes to the cover after the backdrop, but just a 2. El Tecnico's been since 2010. Had a brief spell over in Australia. They lost a loser gets deported match in W3L, and he spent a year or so wrestling over in Australia for the AWF. Hello to them if you're watching. An avalanche in the corner, and El Tecnico turning this match around, now going in his favour. With those reserves of energy that he has, able to come back from what looks like sure defeat. He's waiting there. Divers reeling, he's grabbing the ref, so he holds himself up. El Tecnico off the top. Oh, and he hits the ref! Beautiful flying body press, but hits the wrong target. The referee has been wiped out. And Divers waiting. Super kick, and down goes El Tecnico. This could be it. Dickie Divers has just stuck his foot squarely in the chin of El Tecnico. This could be all. And Divers taking firm advantage of an unconscious referee. He's going into the ring. He's not going to bring out the furniture of the House of Smith again, is he? Surely not. But he's looking for something. Bad intentions are on his mind. And he's got himself a chair. And you can guarantee that's not because he's feeling tired and wants a rest. Because with the referee out, anything's possible. Again, referees can only call what they see. The wrestling wiped out with that body press. And he missed. El Tecnico moved and hits an enziguri. And Divers really, look at that, took ages to collapse. It's reeling. El Tecnico likes to use the quebrada. And that's exactly what it is. Lands the quebrada. In case you're interested, that's Spanish for waterfall. And that could have been it, but no, hang on. What's in the back? It's that hooded man. That's the guy from Remedy. What's going on? He's got that chair. What's happening here? El Tecnico doesn't know, and he nails him right in the face. The hooded man smacks El Tecnico in the face of that chair. Who is this guy? What's his alliance with Dickie Divers? What relationship is it? What's going on? The referee slowly recovering, the hooded man leaving. 1, 2, 3. Dickie Divers. Let's get official words here.
The winner of the match, and now possessing the golden ticket, Dickie Divers.
He's done it with help from the hooded man. A chair shot. Dickie Divers now holds the golden ticket in W3L.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. A masked man interferes again, and now Dickie Divers holds the golden ticket. And with that, he can challenge for any W3L championship at any point. Stay tuned to the World Wide Wrestling League on Facebook and our website as well, and on Twitter to find out what happens with Divers and that golden ticket in the coming weeks. I mentioned at the start of the show that W3L was returning to live action very soon, and we are. On Friday, April the 24th, we're going to be in the Town Hall in Grangemouth. Then on Saturday, April 25th, we'll be returning to the Rothes Halls in Glenrothes, always one of our biggest shows. And then on Sunday, the 26th of April, we're at the Town Hall in Pennycook. All three of those events are going to be having matches filmed for right here on Wrestling Showdown. To get yourself some tickets for Grangemouth and Pennycook, go to our website www.w3lwrestling.com, and if you use Showdown as a code, you can get 20% off just because we link you. If you want tickets for the Rothes Halls, either go to their box office or go to on5.com and you can get tickets through there. All three of those events will feature favourite W3L stars, as well as the returning British wrestling monster Thunder. Yep, he's coming back and he will be in action at all those events. Don't miss them. So that's Friday, April the 24th in Grangemouth, Saturday, April the 25th in the Rothes Halls in Glenrothes, and Sunday, April 26th in Pennycook. Make your plans to be with us there, and also your plans to be with us here in 7 days' time for another edition of a Wrestling Showdown.